Hi, my amazing LLE artists. I have been looking at the things you've been submitting on Artsonia. I'm blown away by your guys' creativity. Anyone who's doing it, I'm so happy to see your artwork. I love it. Please keep sending me your artwork, and if you haven't yet, please consider doing it on Artsonia. It's really not too difficult, and it does give me a chance to be able to see the things you guys are making. Today we're going to be doing some toilet paper art, or toilet paper roll art. So the way this is going to work is these ones are going to be relatively flat. Later on I'll do some that are going to be more like 3D sculptures, but these ones are going to be kind of flat. You're using the paper and a drawing and the toilet paper roll together. So I'm going to show you some examples from an art teacher, Katie Sika. I'm not sure if I'm saying her name correctly. And she shared these, and they were so cool and pretty simple. So I'm going to just show you these real fast. So a flower, balloons. You could do the vase for flowers, body of a butterfly, trunk of an elephant, part of a train. So the possibilities are really kind of endless. The way this will work is you'll kind of cut into smaller sections, or you could use the whole roll or half the roll, however you want to do it. I'm going to flip so you can see my document camera. Okay, so the materials I'm going to use are scissors, Sharpie, but you can use anything you have to draw with, and the toilet paper roll. So I'm going to show you a few ways that you can do this. So you can use the roll completely by itself, but it's kind of hard to get to stay on the paper. You could easily cut it in half and use half the roll. It's a little bit easier to get it to stay on the paper, to place it where you need it, because then that half will just sit like that. And from then there, you could draw your flowers out of the top of a vase. You could draw this as the trunk of an elephant, the body of a train or a car. But cutting it in half makes this side kind of flat, so it sits easy on your paper. Okay, so that's one of the ways that you can start to use this. Another way you can use these kind of on your paper is to cut small pieces. So I'm going to kind of push it in half. It makes it easier to cut. We could always reshape it after. And you're just going to cut thin pieces. And it is kind of hard to cut, so if you need help, make sure you get help. You can have shapes like this, which would be really great for like petals going around a flower. Let me cut more, or I'll show you this one actually. You could keep it rounder. You could cut just part of it. You could bend it, fold it. So now, oh, didn't stay. Let's see if I can get it to stay like this. That way it almost looks like little wings, almost, maybe to a little bee or something. So the way it'll work, I like that idea of a bee. So I kind of have to keep in mind how big this is, but I'm gonna draw the body of a bee. Little stinger and stripes. Of course, add color to these if you want to add color to these. And a little bit. So there, now I have a bumblebee, okay? And so the way this works is you're going to take pictures. You can also glue these or tape these down if you want, but you're kind of using these to help you come up with artwork. So I'm going to see what else I can think of. These could be eyes, right? You could draw the pupil of an eye in there. Let me kind of adjust this. Let me see. A little more paper. I'm going to actually turn it, but I'll turn it this way. Okay. So once again, it could be like an eye. You could do petals of a flower, the center of a flower, leaves, kind of up to you and how creative you want to be. If you just kind of play around with these shapes first, then that'll kind of help you. If you want to glue them, regular white Elmer's glue or school glue will work great. Just make sure you give it time to dry. So I'm gonna just kind of pull a few of these out and think about what I can make. So I already have this bumblebee, so I kind of want to do something with that. I can use this as the center of a flower, and maybe I will draw the stem and petals myself, or almost dropped a roll. I have this one where I already cut, and maybe these could be my petals. So I'm gonna cut these. And once again, use your imagination. This could be a tire to a car. This could be the body of a spaceship. Just really use your imagination. Figure out how you can use pieces of a toilet paper roll and your drawing to kind of combine to create a picture, okay? So I think I'm gonna use these as petals. But I am going to draw my own stem. Just drop some. Okay, I think that'll be good. So I'm going to go ahead and draw stem and a leaf sticking off. And actually this leaf could have been a toilet paper roll, but I'll do it like that for now. I think I'm gonna add, I'm not pushing too hard, I don't wanna mess up my marker, but I'm gonna add some little dots on the inside here, like the middle of a flower, and maybe some lines in my petals. Now, of course, you could always draw first flat and then put the toilet paper on after. That might be easier. I'm gonna put my wings back on my bumblebee. Let's see, maybe I could add a sun. And once again, you could kind of trace these and then color them in. So like if I wanted my petals purple, I can kind of trace this, move it out of the way, and then color in purple. So when I put this back, now there's color inside of that shape. My sun. I don't know about that. Let's see, what else can we make here? Oh, that could be another bug or something, or part of a snowman. So really just be creative, come up with anything that you can. I'm just going to go ahead and give this little guy a face. And buttons. Totally doesn't make sense that there's a snowman right next to my bumblebee, but it's okay. This is all about being creative and having fun. Earlier I said that these could be eyes, so I'm gonna actually go ahead and draw the inside of an eye. I'm gonna trace the top edge and add eyelashes. Now I traced it first, so I know where it's gonna go. So there we go. So there's a few ideas. Use them however you can think. You can use the whole flat side too. So maybe that's a tree trunk. Boom. So anything you can think of, give it a go. It's just another way to be creative and not use too many materials. Hopefully you have some empty toilet paper rolls that you can reuse. And once again, if you like what you create, please just, you can glue those right on and then they'll stay and they'll be a permanent part of your artwork. And if not, if you just want to do it just as an activity, just leave it like this and you can take them off and use them for other things. You could try it with multiple papers. So maybe this was one drawing, this was one drawing. however you want to do it. Keep sharing your artwork with me if you are able and you want to. I love seeing it. That's it, guys. Have a good rest of your week. I miss you guys a bunch.